I've been a fan for 29 years, and I've never been this excited about IU football.
These tailgate lots, from what they were last year to this year, completely different vibe.
It's definitely a good change of culture considering our history in basketball and not football.
Everyone is here, like we're waiting outside of lines an hour before the game, you know? Never thought I'd see the day.
IU footballs, it's been interesting because it's got a sort of an up and down history. We thought we've had it figured out. Something would happen and we just couldn't consistently keep the good things happening.
And the ball got fumbled out there. Just hasn't been pretty in any way, shape, or form today. Clock continues to run, and this football game mercifully ends.
We took a deep dive into our football program and looked at the history. And honestly, when we started going through the interview process, it was like Coach Sig had seen our list beforehand, and our blueprint was his blueprint.
Receiver, touchdown, Reggie Brown. That's Curt Cignetti. He's done such a terrific job here.
We loved JMU. I figured I'd retire there. But, and Indiana made a change on a Sunday afternoon, and that evening I got a call from Scott Dolson. They wanted to change the trajectory of the program, and we're committed.
This is an exciting opportunity at a prestigious university in the top football conference in the country.
You know, I felt like I had done this turnaround 2 or 3 other times. This was just a bigger stage. Felt really optimistic about what might lie ahead, and thought it'd be a nice challenge.
Hey, Curt, Todd Goldman with CNHI Indiana. When you recruit them, you know, how do you sell your vision of your culture?
What do you mean? I don't get the question.
I had been asked that question quite a few times, and it was at the end of the press conference, so I kept it simple in as few words as possible, and I put my head down, and you know what I said.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I win. Google me.
When I first saw the Google Me video on Twitter, I did laugh at first. I know how Cignetti is, you know, he got that swagger now, so he's gonna talk the talk, and we gonna walk the walk for him. It's like the fans love it, so like, I'm riding for it.
I just detected right away gloom and doom around the program. And I'd come from, look, I'd been winning quite a bit. You know, we had 5 championships in 5 years, and all of a sudden, you know, I got people telling me that this is an impossible situation, and I wasn't going to have any of it.
Roll out the big red carpet. Touchdown, Indiana. And B-Town is bubbling over. This is the new Indiana. After a long lull, Memorial Stadium alive again.
There's a lot of things we're trying to change here, and another thing we're trying to change, a tradition. We got to keep the people in the seats after halftime. Messaging is important. Bottom line is this: you have to change the way people think, inside and outside your program. I had to get people excited, and I went out on a limb a little bit.
When I read the letter, I was like, hey, we need you guys here because we're doing something special here in Memorial Stadium, and we want you to be a part of it because it's not just about the football team, but it's about the whole university and the whole atmosphere who's been a part of this whole business for so long.
I thought it was great. There were students who I ran into at the game who said, I wasn't going to come to this game, but there's no way I was going to let Coach Sig down.
We're very thrilled about the culture that he's brought into the program.
The amount of confidence that man has is amazing.
You watch him on the sideline, he just walks back and forth like he's pacing. He's on a mission. Clearly, he's won, right? He wins everywhere he goes. Now he's coming here to win, and it's going to the college football playoff with him. We've been waiting for this a long time.
I mean, why have we turned all these places around so quickly, and this one in particular? I was born in the game.
Coach Sig is a winning man. He puts the hard work in, you know. Ever since day one, he never switched the motive. So I say he got a great motive and a high standard on us, and it shows, and he's a great coach.
He knows when to be excited. He knows when to be serious. He knows when to, you know, get on you. He knows when to love you up and to coach you. And ultimately, he wants to win.
Success is a choice. If you have a plan and you got a blueprint and you work it daily and you're committed and you're disciplined and focused, anyone can achieve anything in life.